Okay, thanks for joining me for another round of Squarespace tips. Let's look at Fluid Engine today and look at how it can really help shape a section, literally by using shapes. So we're going to hit edit on my test page here. Let's just create a new section, right? So we're going to hit add section. Let's hit a blank section here. All right. So one thing that's great about Fluid Engine, you just add a block and start building. So let's grab an image block, one here. Fill it up with a stock image. All right, this is going to be our first image. When you add an image in Fluid Engine, there's two settings. There's fill and fit. I mostly use fill, but if you want to constrain in that one parameter throughout anywhere, you want to hit it to fit. But here we're going to go to fill, and this way we can make this as big as we want and what shape we want it, right? That's going to fill that whole container. So now let's have fun. Let's start adding a shape, right? So shapes are new in Squarespace, but they're really great. So we're gonna go ahead and add a shape here. And maybe what we can do is just create a whole entire border and have this serve as a visual interest. So let's push that forward, this image forward, because this is move forward, and that will overlap this section. This color gradient isn't stark enough for me. So let's go ahead and go in here and change the color. And we're gonna go to a darker color here. Let's just go here. All right, and now we have this shape. So now it has this nice little overlap effect. Kind of pull it up and down, grab an edge, start adding some text, and add another image block. Let's maybe put top one here. I really love magazine design, so sometimes you'll see a magazine layout and they'll just have shapes tucked in and images and shapes tucked in the corners. Let's add another text block. Actually, let's just copy this, right? So you can go in here, single click it, copy this one. This is one we like. All right, let's have that overlap. And now you see there's kind of an issue with this overlap because you can't see it below. So let's do another trick. We're gonna fill in the background here. And that fills it in. And then let's give it a nice soft padding. And let's change the color of the text in here. Let's fill this in a different color. Right, there we go. Now we can really tell. Let's reduce the heading. And let's put this right in the middle. All right, so now you see this section has a lot of dynamic elements. This is something you really couldn't do in the previous classic editor. And now you just have a space that's super dynamic. A lot of visual interest here. So you have this. So this section already, you can see how much fun you can play with it just by moving things along. And of course, let's check our mobile version. All right, so that's a little off, right? So let's have some fun with this. Let's make this. Right, now you can see that we're really using these dynamic elements on different parts of the page. So there you go. That's an example of how you can really use shapes to help really stylize each section on your Squarespace site.